What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the TGC Tour Career Mode with your boy Rambo Ray. Today we are playing round 3 of the TGC Elite Tour tournament, our first ever tournament, and we are 30 under par through 2 rounds, which is not too shabby if you ask me. We've been dropping some bombs. We went 17 under the first round, 13 under the second round. And we're looking forward to some hopefully more good golf to go and really kind of maintain our lead as we kind of come down the stretch. I mean, we're definitely, I would assume we have at least a 3, maybe 4 shot lead at this point in the tournament. I'd be really, really surprised if someone was able to keep up with those scores. I mean, that's pretty insane golf at the difficulty we're playing at. Granted, the golf course isn't too hard, but yeah. So I think the pin positions in this round will be a little hard. Again, there's not much wind. So the win on the last round was definitely a lot more than this. So we're going to try and maintain our status that we've had the first 2 rounds. Our first swing this round is not great. I think we misjudged that a little bit anyways because that ended up being a little short. But yeah, start on the first hole. Let's see if we can make a good putt. Again, we've seen a lot of these kind of putts where it's just 2 lines moving. So, but yeah, put a really good speed on it. Pace is perfect. Catch the edge, and that's a great start. Nice birdie to come off the gate. Come out of the gates hot. It's really important, especially when you're in the lead. Like we just want to keep pounding. We want to shoot if we can shoot in another 50 round or maybe at least a low 60. Really kind of give ourselves a chance to maintain that lead. We're gonna be looking forward to this a lot. So this is one thing that I felt like. I don't know if I choked necessarily, but my decision making so far, at least this round, has been good at all. The first 2 shots. There's a little into the wind there. We pulled it, but again, we're really doing a good job of missing in the right places. But the course we're playing is definitely very forgiving for that. We absolutely smoked this putt. Oh, that's probably the first really bad putt we hit all tournament long. This said the putt was straight. We just hit it really hard in the flag, and I was kind of scared that it was going to break a lot because the putt kind of broke the whole way through. So, but yeah, a little longer par 5. I think the tees are. I'm pretty sure they changed the tee box, which is kind of cool. Actually, no, this is always a long par 5. Sorry, this is when I hit driver on the first round, pretty close. So, but yeah, no, it's definitely trying to maintain our edge. We started birdie par. This is not a good shot. Again, that's like three swings. Our 3 approach shots on the first 3 holes have all been fast. So that's not a good start to our round. We got to hopefully slow down a little bit, slow down the adrenaline pumping through our veins from all this good golf we're playing. And this is kind of a tricky shot. I always typically like to go fast on these shots, and because of the downslope, I'm kind of aiming at the flag. As you can see, the ball's below my feet, and I still pulled a little left somehow, but the speed judgment was absolutely perfect there. The lie was a little weird. It said 60 to 70%, but for whatever reason, the splash shots the lie never seems to bother as much unless you're kind of a long one or you're hitting an uphill shot. So we just kind of landed one a little short of where we were trying to get to and just let it roll out, and it'd be perfect. Little tap in birdie. Again, the par 5s are must birdies on this golf course because they're always short and you always have to make something happen out of them. So that was the longest one. It's 550 yards. So kind of a difficult pin position here. We're really going to need to hit one perfect. I feel like I probably no, it's a downhill shot, so we definitely didn't want to give anything crazy. But we hit a really good shot. It looks like it's a little too far right, but distance-wise, this should be pretty money. Actually, it landed just maybe a yard short because it kicked on the upslope. But this is looks like pretty straightforward putt. I aim a little right because of you can see the line behind the ball kind of looking like it's going to pull it left, and it did a lot more than we thought. We even aimed center right. But you see, this is what I'm talking about. Look past the hole. All those lines are going right. But the putt we just had basically said the putt was straight. I don't know. This is maybe the game makers. If there's a game maker that's watching this video, maybe you can tell me what that's all about because it's frustrating. But yeah. Part 3, we've been really good on this hole so far. We're going to try and hit a draw into this one. If we go a little long, we saw a little slow behind the hole, so that's good. But hit a perfect shot. The wind pushed it a little stronger than I thought it would, and it's going to land on the downslope, but still, that's a pretty good shot. Should give us a good chance, an opportunity to make bird. But, man, this was just a little too far. You can see the lines below our ball are moving pretty fast. It definitely looks like we're under-reading this, but we hit this pretty damn hard, and we smash it, hit the hole. Just a little too hard. But, again, if that was, just a smidge closer, if it didn't land on the downslope, that would have been an easy putt because we wouldn't have to deal with those kind of quick breaking at the start. But yeah, kind of a slow start. Not what we want, considering the last 2 rounds that we've played have been absolutely incredible. But yeah, we're still doing really good. We have a lead, so we can afford to have kind of a slow round per se. But we don't want to go too slow. So again, using the mentality we had last round, trying to go a little shorter and just letting the ball roll to the hole, feed the ball to the hole with the lie. And this one is slow, which is not ideal at all. I feel like that would have been perfect if we had a good shot there. But yeah, the slow is always killer. Now we got a long one for birdie, but this looks like it's not a terrible putt. I feel like we're reading it right. See the right speed. Absolutely smacked it. And again, another just putt that just, I mean, speed control is not on right now. This should be straight because the last one kind of rolled by the hole. And yeah, we went. That's like what? It feels like 50% of our putts have been in the red, just speed-wise, been destructive. Not destructive, but destructive speed. This is that hole where we feel like we hit a little fade because I feel like it goes in the rough. But we try to just hit a perfect shot straight down the middle, and we go slow again. And now we're kind of in trouble here. This is not an easy shot. Granted, the pin's in the back, which is really helpful. If the pin was in the front here, there'd be zero chance of us landing this close to the flag. But if we can hit one that kind of lands on those red lines on the bottom of my screen, it'd be perfect. We stick with I think we're going to stick with the 4-iron and try and hit one fast out of this. Or do we go down? Actually, no. I think we go max backspin with the hybrid and try and hit one perfect. And we do that, just that. I mean, that is the best shot you could have hit there. It's going to land just in the middle of the green. And, I mean, it's still going to roll by a good amount. But that's still a really, really good shot from where we were at. That could have been a lot worse. And, again, just a little too far to be on that kind of flat part of the green that we want to be on. And we trying to gauge this right. It doesn't look like it's going to break that much. And we put a good putt on it, and we actually read this one properly, and that was a really good birdie after the tee shot. I mean, I got a little poofy hair sticking out of it. All right, we got to fix that. But yeah, really good birdie after the tee shot. I mean, that really couldn't have been a worse position to be in, but we had a good hybrid. We got kind of lucky with the lie since it was only 75%-ish. And yeah, just hit a really well-judged shot and put it on the middle of the green, rolled by the flag, and made the putt. Kind of typical shot that we had so far. This is a little weird. I feel like because it's uphill and it's a little into the wind, I kind of feel warranted to not go an extra club here, or not go a club below and trying to hit the roller to the hole, but I theoretically should have done that. I had a little issues kind of gauging wind speed this round. I mean, you can see there's barely any wind, but there's a few shots that I had that just looked like the wind took it down for whatever reason. So I had some difficulty, but so I tried to make a chip in and just off the edge on the left. Really good speed, just aimed a little too far to not enough to the right based on the fastness. And that's a pretty big shot right there for us. That feeling that was definitely a birdie hole, given how easy it is to hit a fairway, and that pin position wasn't the worst, but not it wasn't the best pin position, but it wasn't the worst. So as you see on the leaderboard after every hole, the players behind us are catching up. We're now only 6 in front. This is the one. I think this is probably. This is a shot of the day, if I remember correctly. This is a really good one. We're gonna, as you see, we made a decision to hit that club, but now we're gonna go even one club less, if I remember correctly, because of the downhill factor of the shot. So, I mean, you look at this, you're like, there's no way I should be hitting this club, but we're gonna give it just a little more distance, and you see all the slope, all the downhill. We're basically trying to feed this ball to the hole. And we just hit a fast shot to try and get it past and give it that rolling motion. And that is, I mean, absolutely perfect golf shot. Like, we couldn't have judged that any better. And that's the reason why, like I said, I'm trying to hit more and more perfect shots, but I'm still not taking the fast shots out of my repertoire when they're needed. And because that was kind of, the green was kind of sloping towards the hole with a draw bias kind of motion, and we fed one in there perfect. And fast also allows the ball to release a little more. With the top spin, I mean, it was just everything about that shot was just like, I mean, saucy. It was just really, really well judged, and made the fastness of the shot makes the execution that much easier. So yeah, a little bad drive here again. Our tee shots are a little loose this round. We're looking at the back slope here just to make sure we carry the front part of the green. We want nothing to do with that slope on the front left, so we're trying to put this past the flag a little bit. Hopefully, roll one past the slope. We hit a really good shot. It kicks actually left, which is not ideal, and it stays on the slope. So now we got a gnarly putt. Definitely not expecting to make this one. Little yellow lines, red line below. I mean, this is just kind of going all over the place. We're just trying to put it close to the hole, make a 2-putt, and actually gave this a good chance to go in. It was actually a really good putt, just a little low, but not really expecting to make anything out of that. Just really the error came off the tee shot being in the rough and not really allowing us to put a a good second shot really close to the hole. But yeah, as you see, the guy behind us is pumping birdies left and right. So we really have to keep our shot making ability high here. So trying to hit the good shot, perfect to the middle of the green. Am I ready to flag? This should be pretty good. Oh my God, almost jarred it. Almost landed it in. But yeah, this is the craziness. So we saw the ball like bend to the left, but the putt is saying it's dead straight. This is like, there's no way this doesn't go in, right? Like this, look at that. Look at that break. I mean, they didn't have a chance to hit the hole. I mean, I'm bamboozled. Like, this is crazy. Look, I mean, even that on the backside of it, that's lines are not moving. Like, I don't get it. That's crazy to me. Like, that never used to happen in the previous PGA era, the game makers. It was called the golf club. This never used to happen in previous games. So I should have known though. Like, I saw the ball kind of drift a little bit to the right when it landed. So we should have been aiming right edge. But it's just like, it's so hard because if I hit a bad putt, then I'm like paying for it, right? I could have been aiming on the right side of the hole. The putt could have broken a little right, and I would have been screwed. But yeah, not an easy shot. A little bad tee shot there. Again, the tempo isn't as good as we were last round. Not kind of hitting loose shots, but a good putt saves everything, and we do just that right there. Drained that little 10, 12 footer in the hole, and yeah, we're only 5 up now. Our lead is just slowly creeping away. Really got to kind of have a good finish to this round because people, again, this golf course isn't hard, so granted, we've been playing some extremely low scores, but I feel like on average, people are going to probably shoot like 60 on this golf course. So like 12, like 48 for 4 rounds. Like on average, 12 under a round is kind of what I expect the winning score to be roughly for what this golf course is kind of offering. So we try and hit a perfect shot here. We're trying to land just a little shorter hole, let it kick right, and let the slope to the right, feed it and stop it. And we just that. That's a really good tee. That's a really good shot. We're trying to make a putt. Not the easiest putt, granted, but we're trying to take a little bit of break out of this and hit it with some good speed. We just did that, but man, I just didn't break. I mean, we just smashed it by the hole, to be fair. That would have been a perfect putt if we had the right distance. So not an easy 2-putt, but based on the first one not breaking a ton, we kind of didn't aim too far outside the hole, and that's a good birdie. But still, we wanted an eagle there. Like, I mean, that's our chance to kind of get our strokes back. We had a few too many pars this round, so we don't want to give too many to the field. And I definitely feel like the par 5s are playing probably on average like birdie at worst, if not maybe a little past, like maybe playing 3.8, 3.9 strokes a hole on average with the field. So but yeah, another kind of easy ass shot. I mean, this is like, again, this golf course is just not that demanding, but we hit another bad shot, we pull it, and it's actually a little short again. So not great. Definitely, again, not a putt we expect to make now. I mean, that's just a bender. We're only 6 under for the round through 14 holes if we don't make this. So, ooh, man, that was a good putt. Just a little too hard. But yeah, 6 under through 14. We definitely going to need a strong finish if we want to kind of keep that lead the way it is. But we're only 3 strokes ahead now, which is not good. But yeah, we have a par 5 here, a par 5 and 18. So we have some chances to really kind of come back and make some birdies to finish the round. So really kind of have to steady up here and play some good golf. I feel like the 3-wood is the perfect play here if we can hit a perfect shot. We're actually taking a little bit off this because we're in a little downhill lie. But again, just another fast swing, not playing good. This is not ideal. And this is not an easy shot. I'm pretty sure I misjudged the crap out. I should have been clubbing up. The ball's a little bit on an upslope, and we actually put a little backspin on. This is just not a good shot at all. I mean, we need to make this now. This is a big putt to kind of keep some of this mojo going. We're definitely going to hit this pretty hard, and we missed low. We didn't give it enough, and yeah, that is just how this round's going. I mean, 6 under through 15 holes. We're definitely not happy about that one. That is not good at all, and now we're only 2 up after being, 7 or something, like 7 or 8 up at some point. But yeah, definitely giving up our stroke and our lead. But we still have 3 holes to play. We're obviously, the goal here is to go birdie, eagle to finish. If we can do that, we salvage something out of the round. It's not completely lost, and we're probably going to gain a few strokes on the field after that. So, again, the lower club mentality, add a little more distance, hit a good shot. We were a little fast, but because, again, we're hitting the lower club, it's not going to go extremely past the hole. It's just a little bit past. So we still have a chance. We really need to make some putts. And after the last putt we had was pretty comparable to this, we gave it a little more room, hit a good putt speed-wise, and that is cash right there. We wanted to see that. That's a huge putt. Take it up to 3 shots now with the lead. And again, 17, not a hard hole. Just got to hit a good tee shot. We do just that, right down the middle. Hopefully this pin position is not too difficult. And it does look like it's pretty flat in the air. So again, we're trying to leave this short a little bit. We're looking at like the long not being that great. So we're just not going to do anything to this shot. Just play the slope, play the shot, hit it perfect. And that should theoretically be really good. It looks like it might be not. That's pin high right. That is perfect. It should be really easy putt. And yes, it is. Just aim on the right edge because of the early break of the putt. Hit it good speed-wise. And we hit it a little too hard. Oh, my, I was a little scared there. Woof. That could have easily just been straight through the break and not do anything. But, yeah. All right, last hole, 536-yard par 5. We made par birdie so far on this hole. We hit a perfect tee shot, which we didn't really like. That's not ideal because now we're on the side slope and we have a pretty long shot. But this is the greediest shot I hit all around. I kind of remember this one. So you can see how far right I'm aiming. I'm clearly trying to hit this fast. I was pointing where I was trying to land at right there. And we hit the shot. We're trying to barely land this on the green. And that is absolutely perfect. Right there, roll it up to the hole and give ourselves a chance to finish with that eagle. We have a straight putt and chance to accomplish our goal, which was to finish birdie eagle, and it doesn't go. It just breaks. It didn't. It's sickening. Come on, game. You said it was dead straight. That's annoying, but yeah. A 63 for this round, not ideal. Definitely could have done a lot better. But we still have a 4-stroke lead going to the last round. That's still pretty good. I mean, we're in a good position. We just have to perform in round 4, which we're going to have to do anyways to win the golf tournament. So, again, I hope you guys enjoyed the content. One more round to go. Let's see if we can close it out.